Yeah, this is Lehigh Valley News, starring Abe Boulder. Um, a man, a man who is an active member of the U.S. Army went into a bowling alley and started shooting people. This happened on Saturday night after Christmas. This took place in Rockville, Illinois. He shot 6 people, killed 3 of them. So far, he gave no reason for shooting these people. The guy who shot these people were from Florida, police say. All this happened just before 7 p.m. This murderer was taken into custody without further shooting. Most of the incident was captured on surveillance footage at a bowling alley. In the bowling alley, a 73-year-old man, a 69-year-old man, and a 65-year-old man was killed in the shooting. A 14-year-old boy was shot in the face and was airlifted to a hospital where he is now in stable condition. A 16-year-old girl was shot in the shoulder. She was treated and released from the hospital. A 62-year-old man was shot multiple times and was rushed into surgery overnight. He remains in critical condition. Okay, number 2. This happened Saturday. This happened Saturday. Also a day after Christmas, at a Riverview Memorial Garden Cemetery. About 50 people was at this cemetery mourning and burying a 16-year-old boy shot by cops. As the people stood around the coffin, there was a single gunshot. The crowd was in silence. Then the mother of the boy said, "I've been shot." The crowd rushed to their cars. It seemed it was an accidental discharge of a gun by a 16-year-old in the crowd. A 16-year-old boy accidentally shot the mother of the dead boy in the leg. The cops there figured it out, and no one was charged. They did not charge the boy who had hidden the gun in the cemetery. I hope that boy learned the lesson. The 16-year-old boy in the coffin was shot by cops while in a friend's car. He and a 14-year-old boy was driving, and the cops asked him to pull over in the car. For reasons that nobody understood, the boy did not pull over in the car and was heading toward the cops. The cops shot in the car, and both boys. The cops shot in the car. The cops shot in the car, killing both boys. The cops are on paid leave during the investigation. This happened on November 17, 2020, when the cops shot the two kids in the car. Also, the cops suspected the car was stolen. You know, the cops thought it was a stolen car and blah, 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 and they shot them kids. Well, maybe it was justified. Well, maybe it wasn't, I'm just telling you what's going on. 5 women were found dead in Atkins, Arkansas, in an apparent murder-suicide. Police discovered the bodies on Christmas night. The victims all believed to be related, including 3 children and 2 adults from ages 8 to 50. Authorities said all the individuals were shot. The sheriff's office is investigating a motive for the killings. A motive, huh? Man, oh man. A couple got into a car crash while on their honeymoon. The man was 30 and the woman was 23 years old. Some guy crashed head-on into their car while they were driving on their way to Florida from North Carolina. The crash occurred just 3 days after they tied the knot in Native, Alabama. They dated 3 years before getting married this December. Wow, what a tragedy. And the last one, number 5, in Mario, Louisiana, Jefferson Parish, Sheriff's Office is investigating a homicide that happened last Sunday. According to deputies, they were dispatched after 1 p.m. For reports of a gunshot. A man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds was brought into a local hospital by private vehicle. According to police, officials say he was accompanied by a woman who was shot in the foot. The man later succumbed to his injuries. The woman is expected to be treated and released. No word of a suspect. I just want to say that, it's a shame all these people died. It's a shame all these people was killed. And you know what? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just reading the news. Thank you. This is Lehigh Valley News with Abe Bolden. I hope to bring you more killings and murders down in the whole USA and around the world. Thank you.